Hello everybody, this is Christian or Supman here with Christian. Say hello, you dumb hoe.
Hello.
And the most effective way to do it is to do it. Amelia Earhart, and that's who we're talking about on Mystery Solvers. Now, I don't feel like doing anything for an intro, so we're just gonna make mouth noises until... Ow, fuck. That's the intro. Okay, meow meow meow. Okay, so Amelia Earhart, if you dumb fucks don't know, is Amelia Mary Earhart was the first American aviation pilot. It's pioneer. Thank you, and she was an author. Well. You're like, okay, Christian, she was the first female pilot? Is that what you're trying to get, you sexist fuck? No. No. I'm trying to get at, look, okay, she went missing. She went on a plane ride, never came home. Well, I said never came home, she ran away, but no, she just never came back. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. She just... But we found her plane.
I bet she just up and left. I mean, there's no...
Ow.
There's no, like...
Well, no, because we found her plane.
I mean, she still could have up and left. There's an option for that.
It was in the middle. I think it was in the ocean.
Oh, in the ocean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, then she did.
Yeah, but there was no body in the plane. That's
again. Maybe she just up and left.
I just think that's very unlikely for someone of her just status, being the first woman, being the first American woman pilot. That's something. Okay, you have people who look up to you, and I don't understand why you would just leave. If you understand.
I mean, if I had all the fame in the world, then I'd just leave.
Okay, we're not talking about you.
If people just had the choice, then they would just up and leave. Like any people in general.
But that's what I don't understand. That's the mystery we're trying to solve here. See what I did? I plugged it.
You plugged it.
I
can
did?
see that.
Okay, so yeah, that I don't understand. She has so many quotes. She, in 1932, she became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic and received the National Geographic Society's gold medal.
That's just not okay.
I know.
Why did she just say, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna head out?
She was born July 24th, 1897. Oh my god, July 24th? I was born July 27th. I can be the first male child to steal a plane, steal a jet from the military and bomb North Korea.
Christian, please don't do that.
Allah Akbar.
I swear to God, Christian, if you do this, I'm going to immediately accuse you, and you are going to be committed for war crimes.
Look, I don't know how to fly a plane. I don't even know how to shoot the missile, so it's probably gonna be a kamikaze mission.
I mean, obviously.
And let's be realistic here. I'm probably gonna get shot down before I even get close.
Yeah, I agree.
China's gonna be like, oh fuck, the Americans are attacking, and then I'm like, yeah, oh, but they're gonna, fuck you.
Yeah, but that's gonna send a wave back to us, and that's probably not gonna be good.
Yeah, so, 1930, on July 5th, 1930, Earhart set another record. God damn. This time it was for flying speed. Her plane, Lockheed, reached 184 miles per hour. The record was 156. Dude, I hope we do good in the next match, though. Her flying career began in Los Angeles in 1921. When at age 24, she took flying lessons from Nessa Snook and bought her first airplane. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I would like to know this thing.
Okay, looking up Nessa Snook here. Aviator, she's a woman. Marianetta Netta Snook. Southern was
Chinook.
Southern
like the airplane.
No, I think it's Snook.
No, it's Schnook.
Okay, whatever. Don't believe what it says. Southern was a pioneer aviator. That's how you I can say it now. Pioneer aviator who achieved a long list of first. She was the first woman aviator in Iowa. Iowa's a state. Fuck. Why does
Iowa's a state.
Yeah, name one person you've ever met from Iowa.
Name one person you've ever met from Wyoming.
Wisconsin.
No, it's Wyoming, not Wisconsin, you dumbass.
Nah, look at Wisconsin.
Yo, it doesn't even exist, am I right?
Yeah. Fuck you guys if you're from Wisconsin, you paid actors.
No, that's just South Dakota.
Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so, first woman student accepted at the Curtis Flying School in Virginia. First woman aviator to run her own aviation business, and first woman to run a commercial airfield. Oh. Born Marianetta Snook, February 14th, 1896, Mount Carroll. And then we go back to Amelia.
She was trained by this girl. Why can't we just say? Why can't we just say that? Hey, this girl probably murdered her.
They're 1 year in age apart.
So she could be the murderer.
Listen, they're 1 year in age apart.
I mean, I wouldn't say that wasn't too much of incriminating evidence, because personally, I'm 1 year older than my cousin. But I wouldn't murder them.
And I'm 1 year older than you. I mean, I would murder you, but that's not what we're talking about. Are we talking about that?
We're talking about Amelia Earhart.
Okay.
We're pumping this out because we have nothing else to do.
Okay, so let's just check this out. Okay, so we got they're 1 year apart. Except, yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
if we're gonna put out,
listen,
if we're gonna put out murderers, we have to check. So far, we have 2 suspects. Actually, if she was flying with anyone that day, then we'll have another suspect. Because the woman's right movements, like, weren't even there yet, right? We were still into black rights.
Yeah, we were still into black rights back then.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'd say that there was still some women's right movements, just not as large, you know? That at least that's what I would think. But the real question is, if this lady was murdered, where would we find a body? I mean, the ocean's a pretty big place, as you know. And if we were to scour the entire ocean and find Amelia Earhart, we would find nothing but a few bones and some teeth. All right? We wouldn't find any stab wounds. We wouldn't find any.
We have a problem. So it says. So it says in the official report, At the time, the Navy concluded that Earhart and Noonan had ran out of fuel, crashed into the Pacific, and drowned. A court order declared Earhart legally dead January 1939, 18 months after she disappeared.
Who knows her fuel wasn't siphoned?
That's what I was saying. Or it wouldn't even have to be siphoned. If you didn't fill up the plane after the last use, you know, if it was your job to fill up the plane and you just didn't do it, then
I mean, I would blame the fuel guy for not doing his job correctly, but we don't have any evidence to base that on, so we would just be screaming into thin air. Because probably the guy who's filling the gas is already probably dead, and we wouldn't be able to get a confession out of him. But anyways, continue.
Okay, so now we're talking in the women's rights movement began in 1848.
Okay.
But then you go down, and that was just the first wave. Saying like, hey, let us vote. The second one was equal wages, stuff like that, called the second wave of feminism.
Of course.
So, the fuel guy, if he was a male, you know, he could have been white. I'm not saying that because, you know, I'm white. I'm saying it because, I mean, no one really trusted African Americans, Muslims, Mexicans, literally.
No one really trusted anyone, actually.
Yeah, no, white people didn't trust anyone but white people. It was kind of the most racist, fucked up circle that you could ever see. Okay? So, yeah, and then, so it was probably a white guy feeling it up. And he saw that a woman was like flying a plane with another woman and was like, I don't like this. I'm tired of all this publicity following this one person. So, did something about it.
Let's just base our facts. Let's just base our accusing of on solid ground. You know, we gotta get all of the topics down. We got 3 suspects, right?
Uh-huh.
We got the fuel guy.
And you have the husband who's a writer.
And whoever the fuel guy was, probably dead.
What was Amelia Earhart's net worth? And did she have a life, like a life insurance plan? Okay. I have the licensing. She did have a license. Hold up.
Where were we?
Okay, so she had a life insurance thing.
So that's even more incriminating.
No, she said she actually put it out on herself. She said, please know that I am quite aware of the hazards. I want to do this because I want to do it. Women must try things as men have tried. When they fail, their failure must be challenged to others. So she kind of knew something like this was gonna happen.
Would that mean that she knew that this exact thing would happen?
I don't know.
Well,
So
let's end that.
that
Let's end this on that note,
no, we
and we'll
can't end
pick it
it
up.
yet.
Oh,
We cannot end that yet. That is not how we end things here. Okay, we have to get to the. We at least have to talk about one suspect because
well,
there's
we've already talked about one suspect, the fuel guy.
exactly.
For a
But
few.
why would he do it? Then he would go to jail.
Classic sexism.
No, listen. What's one way to ensure your family, your husband, your family, that they get money, and you also take out someone else that you may not like, too?
I've got it.
I'm moving the fuel guy to our least suspected target, and pulling Amelia Earhart as our suspected target as a suicide attempt. It was her plane. She would probably be in charge of making sure it was fueled, but she didn't.
Ran out
Okay.
of fuel and crashed into the ocean.
Exactly. She's made trips like this before, so she knows how much fuel she needs.
So it was an elaborate suicide attempt.
To get her family all the cash that she needed and take out her partner too. Bada bing, bada boom. No witnesses. The Navy releases it as a fuel attempt, running out of fuel. That's correct.
Yeah, but it was done on purpose. Of course.
For that life insurance, baby. Well,
I
guys.
mean,
Oh.
I mean, here's the idea. Where did the life insurance go?
To her husband,
se.
obviously. Because there's no way that her husband, a publisher of a book, could have been involved with stuff like this.
I was gonna make accusatory things towards both suspects. Her flight instructor and her husband. I was gonna suggest that they were in an affair and wanted to get rid of Amelia Earhart.
That works too.
So they purposely didn't fuel it. Would that be a more possible thing to happen?
I've been reading, and it says her radio transmissions are regular throughout most of the flight, so they were tampered with. They were faint or interrupted by static. At 7:42 a.m., the ISA picked up a message. We must be on you, but we cannot see you. Fuel is running low. Been able to reach you by radio. We are flying at 1,000 feet. The ship tried to reply, but the plane seemed not to hear. Amelia reported, we are running north and south.
Maybe.
So she knew she was gonna die.
Maybe there was some supernatural occurrence.
No. I don't like to rule that out because a lot of this stuff could happen that way, but I don't see a supernatural thing. I see the first attempt to fly over the Bermuda Triangle. Radio static due to the vast thunderstorms and lightning storms.
Yeah, but where did they find the plane? It couldn't have drifted all the way to there.
Well, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. I'll see you guys later. Maybe we can finish this in another episode. Maybe this is the get. Maybe it was just a Bermuda Triangle. We'll leave that up to you. We give you the examples. You solve them yourself. See you next time. Remember to like, comment, subscribe.